Europe.
So Group 5's global footprint is underappreciated, and it would have the same sort of theme that my argument was around Anglos, that here is an asset that's visible, you can get wonderful financials on it, but it's being underappreciated for what it represents. And Group 5 has this impressive concessions business in Europe. Poland and Hungary are the main footprints.
People actually pay their tolls there.
People actually pay their tolls. There's cash up front. And it's a very powerful cash generator. It's good economies.
And Woolies is not broken, but it's quite bruised. It's had a horrible 2016.
Yeah. So they, along with the other retailers, James' point is they've had a horrible 2016. The economy's been under pressure. Consumer household balance sheets have been stressed. Interest rates hiked through 2016, and I think a lot of that is reversing. Our suspicion is that economic growth, whilst not elevated, will be better in South Africa in 17 than 16. Inflation. Yeah, you could call it 1.5. My number's 2.
Okay, good.
I think that you will finish the year.
1.95, actually.
Yeah, let's stop there. Inflation, we think, will finish the year closer to 4 than the current 6.
You're banking on 4? You're banking on 4. I think 4 is a good number.
And interest rates have peaked. Yep. The rand could also play ball, and the rand could strengthen, or could stay on the stronger side.
I'm feeling a lot better about 2017 than I was this time last year about 2016. So Dr. Adrian Saville cheated. He's taken Woolworths and Group 5, which form the function of both global and local. Sasha Narishkin, are you cheating, or are you going to give us 4 shares?
I'm in his camp for once on Woolies. We agree on Woolies, and I've chosen Naspers because you can't buy Naspers anywhere else. Bruce.
Now, why not buy Tencent rather than Naspers? I was looking at a graph of the outperformance of Tencent versus
which is
Naspers.
why you want to buy Naspers.
But Naspers has been the dog permanently.
Exactly.
And it's
you want to buy
always
the sum of the parts, Bruce.
But you're getting the exact same asset, even if it's not closing the discount. You're getting the same earnings power. I find it hard to believe that I'm making an argument for Naspers. It's an academic point.
Okay, so Naspers, again, you're cheating. You're going for 2 South African companies that have got global reach.
DStv and MultiChoice, they're synonymous. So even though it's almost, you know, in terms of the sum of the parts calculation, I don't know, minus 50 billion rand or whatever.
Okay, so Woolies and Naspers for you?
Yes, I think also to add to Woolies, the investor presentation in November on David Jones's food aspirations, I like those. So even though that's not local, I think they can replicate that model there.
They can get that right.
I think they can. And that's a void in Australia.
It's their great opportunity. Joseph, some real global shares, please, not just South Africans pretending to be global. Give me 2.
The unfortunate part is that actually I was going to say Naspers and Woolies. So it's unfortunate that we're coming to that. But I think if you just...
No, but I mean, I'm willing to accept them, because I think for most South African investors, frankly, to mess around with the Reserve Bank and bother with all of that, if you can get the global exposure through a South African listing, why go global unless you've got lots of money?
No, I agree with you. I think if you go to the sum of parts issue, really, so you've got Tencent as a major kind of lead within Naspers, but the e-commerce and all the other things they've been doing, I think has been fantastic. Payments. So the share price, you know, in terms of our target, we've been saying it might get to 2,600. All of a sudden, it kind of hits a plateau, and it has come down below 2,000 rand per share. So my view is that, you know, come 2017, it will start picking up as well. I mean, you see Donald Trump like social media. Donald Trump like social media.
The president in a week. Yes, him.
So I think, you know, it has a little bit of some leg to go. So I still believe that it's one of the best shares you could buy if you want to diversify.
So we've invited 3 people onto the show. We've been expecting 8 shares, and I got 5. But where we have got crossover and we've got complete agreement is on Naspers and Woolies, academic agreement. Academic agreement, technical agreement, but you're frightened of it. You still think you can't, as a value investor, go anywhere near it.
Well, I mean, it's not about being a value investor or a growth investor, it's valuation. Okay. And I can't find the valuation there. I've struggled for a long time. I've been wrong on it. And you're
happy to stay wrong?
I'm happy to stay wrong. If you want a global, Dominion Bank, a Canadian bank in Toronto, is is one to put into the pot.
Okay.
It's not well known amongst South African investment community. It's an exceptionally well capitalized bank. It's in a strong economy, good regulation, and arguably one of the most impressive customer centricities amongst all banking models.
But none of you is going anywhere near America. Which,
you Canada's close.
That's not near America. There's going to be a bottleneck of people trying to get in the next couple of weeks. Where are you going near America?
Nike and Priceline.
Oh, you are HQ me proper global companies. Okay. Nike, nice book, by the way, by Phil Knight.
Shoe Dog.
Yeah, that was good. So Nike and?
Priceline.
What does Priceline do?
Priceline is only $8 billion less than Nike in market cap. $75 billion. It's the one company you've never heard of. Owns Booking.com, Bruce.
Really?
Yes. Trades on a mid-20s multiple.
Oh, Adrian's going to fall off his chair.
No, it's growing at about the same rate. They've got over 1 million bookable properties, and in amongst all of that, over 20 million rooms. And we're only really scratching the surface of global travel. So as people move to more experiences rather than things, they're going to go with the channels they trust. Plus, also, they've got a travel agents portals. So they also own Agoda, and it's very small in North America.
Yeah.
It's actually a Dutch company initially.
We have some exposure to it for some of our clients through a global position. And I would agree, I'd make the point again that it's not about value or growth, it's about valuation.
Yeah.
And here's a business that, as Sasha points out, is got a wonderful market presence, it's growing quickly, and it's doing all the right things, especially in terms of digital platform.
It's a mere $1,500 a share.
Also,
they've never done a split.
You should get yourself two. But and there's a nice opportunity there. So Nike and Priceline, Dominican Bank, nothing from Zimbabwe, Mr. Busha.
Well, Group 5 has just gone into there, although there are no cars in terms of the e-toll. So they're going to be doing the tolling in Zim. They're trying to build one from Beitbridge to Mozambique via the Eastern Highlands of Zimbabwe. But I don't believe that there's enough traffic for them to justify. But the few tolls that are there, which is sustaining the Zimbabwean economy, is basically Group 5.
There we go.
Does it end up at Bara?
I'm not quite sure, possibly just...
Not yet. It's got to raise the toll money to actually finish it. J.M. Busha, the head of J.M. Busha Investments. Dr. Adrian Saville, the chief strategist at Citadel. And also the Best Act director, Sasha Narishkin. A whole cluster of shares there. You will be able to get the vodcast on our website first thing tomorrow morning if you need to go through all of those shares again, plus the arguments for and against. Dr. Adrian Saville did choose Woolies, and he also chose Group 5. Interesting shares. Then Sasha threw into the mix there as well Naspers, and Joseph Busha agreed with him, but he likes Truworths and Mr. Price. Globalized South African companies seem to be the flavor of 2017. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your portfolios. Give us some feedback as to how they're doing, and then this time next year we get them back in again and we praise them for their genius. Until next time, bye-bye.